talking of the kind of backlash and things, now, yourself and David...
Yes.
Were you surprised? Because you did your Apple ads, and...
Sorry.
No! Listen, God, I can judge the things I have done. But were you surprised that suddenly, because people were like...
Well, I think we thought we'd get away with it because it's not on the telly. But then it turns out, crucially, it is on the internet. And if anyone's going to have an unreasonable and unreasoned, massive, spiteful rant, it's someone who spends a lot of time on the internet and posts on forums about computers and comedy.
But you were saying about watching the ads in the daytime. You're not keen on those either, those ads.
Oh, well, yeah, well, luckily we get, because we're supposed to be writing sketches during the day, we watch a lot of daytime television. So we end up watching, you know, ads for... it's ads for kind of loan and debt management and stuff like that. Tired of being fucked by 100 tiny cocks? Consolidate into one great big cock. Those kind of things. I mean, because you couldn't... Because you could say, now that you've done an ad, you're not allowed to take the piss out of other ads. But, I mean, I'm only flogging a computer, which it's not vulnerable people who are looking for the next MacBook.
Yes.
It's, you know, people who have got themselves into trouble, and there are companies who are out to screw them, and so it's worth having a bit of a pop.
Yeah, why not? Have you done ads, okay, Barbara?
In the past, not now, because I'm under contract to BBC. You know what they're like?
Ooh, yes.
You're not allowed to advertise.
Can't you really?
No, I did... But you're not,
Barbara,
you're not so...
every little help.
Yeah. I know. I wasn't in Eastenders then.
Oh, okay.
I had 2 years out. And
okay.
Oh, boy,
every little helps.
Yeah. Oh, say that again. Yeah, they were nice. I did creamy cakes many years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is this the ad for creamy cakes?
Oh, no.
Was that the one where Kenneth Williams was a bit mean to you?
Oh, don't. You and I know... Oh, God, there's a story that I told many years ago, and it haunts me. And I promised the person I wouldn't tell it anymore, and that's what you're going to ask me, isn't it? I just... No. I know. And she wrote to me, it was Fenella Fielding, and asked me not to say it anymore, and I said I wouldn't, but I can't...
Why was she so upset?
Well, I suppose I thought it was a funny story.
Well, tell them and we'll judge.
OK, fine.
See what I did there?
My first day on Carry On Spying with the wonderful Carry On team, they'd made 10 films, so I was very nervous going in because they were terrific. And I knew Cribbins very well, and I said to Cribbins, who do I have to watch for? He said, they're all wonderful, except Kenny. He doesn't like new people. He said, and he hates Fenella Fielding, so don't mention Fenella Fielding. I said, oh, OK, then. You see, anyway, the first shot was of all sitting around. We were spies, and Kenny was sitting there with a great big black beard, and I went to do my first line, and I got like that, terribly nervous. And Kenny said, oh, Ducky, do get it right, new girl. Like that. And so I got myself up to my 4'10.5". I said, don't you ever go at me with Fenella Fielding's minge hair around your chops. To which Kenny said, oh, isn't she lovely? I love her. And of course, we became the best of friends. And you know, this story, I wrote it in my book, and suddenly Fenella, she wrote to my agent and said I'd be happy if she never said it anymore. And so, anyway, I promised I wouldn't. And then last week, I'd never seen her in all those years, 30-odd years, I bumped into her in the hairdressers.
Oh, the irony.
I know, that was... And I said, oh, hi, Fenella, how are you? And she went, because she looks like that, you know. So I said, how are you?
You're making it worse. It was fine up until now.
She does this, she's got that punch.
Oh, God. Anyway, I felt a little bit of a chill. So I said to her, have you forgiven me, darling? And she went, just about, in my face. So, you know, so sod her, I'm going to tell the story. Oh, dear.
Oh, another viewer lost.
Yes.
a little bit of crime news now. We've all seen it. Persistent troublemakers, they get an ASBO and then they just carry on causing trouble. Well, finally, one has been sent to prison. Here she is. Yes, it's 81-year-old ASBO Gran Dorothy Evans, or possibly Michael Jackson turning up for court. Now,
she's Catherine Tate's mum's sister, isn't she?
She is.
That's who she is.
Oh, dear. She was convicted of being a neighbour from hell. Now, she's been jailed for 6 months, although at her age, I think that's more of a case of do as much as you can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
She sounds awful, doesn't she?
Just like that. Because you were reading about this. Because what else?
Well, she mooned to the neighbours.
Oh, my God. Whoa, that must
Check out the face.
That must take some time to move. I mean, because when, you know, when horrible young men do it, it's kind of but Jesus. Right, that's it. I'm going to give you the... Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to give you... Oh, Jesus.
Are they off? Are they off?
Is it out?
Well, it must have been hell to live next door because she's an old lady, and I suppose they didn't really want to have a go at her.
I know. In the end, I blame the parents. You, when you were in school, you were a bit of a scrapper.
Well, that's because I was little. You know, they always picked on little people, fat people, and glasses. We wore glasses.
And Fidel Fielding.
But I was always in scraps. Always in scraps as a child, yeah.
And Robert, did you fight at school?
No, I was a tiny weakling and I kept my head down. And I wasn't small, I didn't have glasses. I was quite skinny.
Well, you're handsome.
I wasn't. I was a greasy little spotty little smudge of shit.
With all the hair.
I had big curly white blonde hair, which I was ashamed of and didn't like. And like,
I'm surprised people didn't hit you for that.
Like your mum and your granny go, oh, you've got beautiful hair, you lovely hair. What do you want? I want straight black hair. That's what I want. That's what a man has.
Well, hey, if you like fighting, you're going to like this story. Yes, it's Enter the Old Dragon. Now, this is Mary Athay, who's been awarded a black belt in karate at the age of 62. 62, she's got it. So she got the award after 5 hours of hand-to-hand combat. Now, Mary is a member of the Tang So Do Karate Club in Bristol. I myself am a member of the Sudoku Club in the Sunday Times. Mary's got a black belt, brown belt, blue belt, yellow belt. They start knitting, they don't know when to stop. Now, I am very pleased to say that Mary is in the audience here. There's Mary, and that's why I've been very gentle in my joking. She's got a black belt in karate. So, Mary, is it true that you are, because you have a black belt, you are a lethal weapon?
Yes.
And do you have to report to the police station and declare yourself as a lethal weapon?
Yes.
And when you go home, do you have to lock yourself in a cupboard? For fear you might injure yourself with someone around you. How long were you studying before you did the 5-hour exam and became the black belt?
5 years.
5 years? And what possessed you to take it up?
I wanted to keep fit.
Well, I thought you were going to say I wanted to kill someone. Well, listen, Mary, hats off to you. And in fact, I have to say, you're not the only person here who can do karate, because various members of our audience, on the way in, we took them aside and got them to try out their karate moves. Now, Mary, if you want to come and sit on the sofa up here, so you can see on the screen, and you can judge who you think's good. You're right there. Oh, geez, look at her bare feet. She's ready to go at any moment. She's a lethal weapon. Mind your hand, Barbara. All right, Mary, we now want professional opinions of this. Where's Brian Parkin? Brian Parkin, there's Brian. Stand up, Brian, do. Okay, goodness. I haven't seen the karate yet, I'm laughing. Is that the hair you wanted when you were in school? All right, here's Brian doing his karate. Here we go. Oh, very good. Oh! Oh, dear. Oh, excellent. Oh, and... Oh! Well done. Oh. Are you impressed by that? It's kind of you to applaud that much, but he just rolled around a bit. Where's Carrie? Is it Carrie Gedset? Carrie Gedset. Oh, there's Carrie. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You all right?
Yeah, feeling the cold?
Yeah.
What global warming? Not in my world. All right, Carrie. Here's Carrie doing her karate. Oh, she comes. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah, she sized it up. Ooh. Oh, there's more. Seems quite good. Not bad. We're quietly impressed. And now, where's Ted Tuthill? Now, just before we see Ted, I have to say that the thickness and strength of the plank was not always the same. Here's Ted. And you saw there was a little crack in the wood, I think.
There was a big crack.
Yeah, you more or less broke it. All right, now the thing is, we were thinking, see, what if Mary became your stunt double in the Queen Vic?
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Imagine how it would up the ante in the fights in the Queen Vic.
Absolutely, yes, go on.
So we thought we could try it out now. Now, we were thinking for Peggy Mitchell.
Yeah.
One of her, I mean, she's had a lot of fights with Pat Butcher over the years,
mainly,
right?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd get one of our karate people to be Pat Butcher. Now, who should we have? Ted or Carrie? You want Ted? Ted it is. Ted, come on down. Come over here. You come over here now. We just sort of stand in here. Come here, Ted. Hello, sir. Okay, very quickly, if you want to pop those on, there you go. If you're putting them on. Okay, nice. Just
Got earrings. Earrings.
Oh, earring. Have we got earrings for you?
Oh, no.
Okay, I think these are Pam St. Clement's actual earrings.
I'm becoming aroused.
There we go. And I pucker up just a little bit of that then. There we go. That is gorgeous. Okay, we're ready. Mary, come to me. So imagine that this is, it's kind of, basically Peggy is throwing Pat Butcher out of the pub. Have you ever been attacked, Mary?
No.
It's a pissy, isn't it?
I know.
If I was Mary, I'd just hang out in really rough bits of Bristol. Come on, handbag, pensions in it. Come on. So you are going to be doubling for Peggy, Barbara. That's Peggy. That's Peggy.
Yes.
But the voice will come from here.
From
Okay, it's a difficult acting challenge, isn't it? Yeah. Not sure where my focus should be. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, I just focus over here. Yeah. Okay. All right. And find your centre. Okay.
Oi, Pat! Get out of my pub, you dirty slag!
Whoa! Hold on, Mary! You okay? Well done. That's it for tonight. Please thank my guests Barbara Windsor and Robert Webb. Mary the Karate Brand. We're about to do our Cooldown, which you can see as a video podcast now on the website, or watch the repeat this Sunday night. I'll see... I'll see you next week. Good night, everybody. Bye. ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Impressive. And this is the kind of the cool down bit where we just have only any old guff goes on. Now, oh, by the way, did the man with the arm ever come back in? Did Tristan ever arrive back? Or was he just scarping with our phone and our thing? Is he back there? Hey, a big hand for Tristan. There he is. Well done, you. Thank you very much. If you want to go sit in the grey chair, you go sit in my chair over there. All right, because, yeah.
Oh, no. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you like you know him.
Yeah. I think it was a good sport. I think it's lovely.
Now, listen, earlier on, oh, now I've got you're right there. It looks like you've had a bizarre accident. Do I have a list of the things we ask people? Because basically, you know, at the beginning we were talking about posh and not so posh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the idea, like, names for toilets and things.
Yeah.
Because did anyone else have odd names for the toilet and stuff when you were growing up?
Bog.
Bog, Lavy, we call it the Jacks in Ireland.
Oh,
The Jacks.
The Jacks. Yeah.
The loo, that's right. That's the, most.
Yeah, loo. Yeah,
Yeah.
loo is quite English.
Oh, is it?
That would have been quite posh in Ireland.
loo.
Yeah.
The loo. No,
Yeah.
Jacks is what we called it. But then we were also thinking, you know that thing when you were growing up and your parents had odd names for the bits of your body?
Right.
No, not horrible. Like, my mother used to have a thing when she was drying me after a bath.
Okay.
She would go, open the pearly gates. And then I'd do that, and she'd dry my bits. Yeah. Because we were asking people, thank you very much, on the way in, now, do any of these sound familiar to anybody? Female ones, we've had a doobie dab. No, do you remember this, Barbara?
No, not doobie dab.
Did you, was it a tuppence? Sometimes they call it a tuppence, wasn't it?
Tuppenny halfpenny.
Tuppeny halfpenny.
Mine was a tuppenny halfpenny.
Tuppeny halfpenny.
The extra RP makes a lot of difference.
What were your bits?
I never had a name for him, but I had a friend who called his penis Herman. Seemed like a very good name for it. And a female friend who called her bits Felicity.
Tristan? Kristen?
Particular name? No particular name.
Actually, what is your name? Is it Kristen?
Tristan.
Tristan?
Yeah.
It's Tristan, see, I said.
Strange name.
What else have we got? Oh, that's horrible. There's... Oh, that's weird. So there's a doobie dab, a noonie. I've heard of a noonie. Yeah. Does anyone else, just actually hand up, who had odd names when they were growing up? What, your flower? Oh, what was yours? What?
Biddy.
Biddy? Minnie? Anyone else for any more? Oh, you look so posh, no one referred to your bits ever, did they? Oh, now, what were your bits called? We like you, nice lady. Global warming, what global warming?
I'm trying to say I'm preserving the planet with this, you see.
You are, you're saving us all.
Exactly.
Yes. And what were your bits when you were growing up?
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. I'm seeing big ears. I don't know about anything else. Down here, people have given us, we've got Tinky, Tinkle, Winkle, Winky, Dangler, Little Chap, Chubber, Wee Wah, Doody, Naughty Nick Nick, Pipkin, Precious Mackenzie, and Diddle. That's all we've got. Any more for any more? Woo? Woo, is that short for womb? You're woo. Oh, it's so sweet. Again, you look too posh to have a vagina, but... But do you remember what it was called when you were growing up? Lily. Lily? Yeah. Oh, of the valley. It all makes sense. Here's one. Here's a lady with a vagina who wants to speak.
I've got a friend who calls your gynecological bits nursery furniture.
I think with that disturbing vision of nursery furniture. I like that people ringing in for work. I won't be in today. My nursery furniture is shifted. They're removing my nursery furniture.
Nursery furniture removers in.
listen, that is your lot for this week. We will be back same time next week. And hopefully, please come and see us again. In the meantime, please thank my lovely guests tonight again. Robert Webb, Barbara Windsor, Christian, Mary.